The following video was filmed days ago, and it does not include all the information I wanted to cover, but I did want to release a statement as soon as possible. Thank you. Hey y'all, so I am coming to you guys today because I did not release a video yesterday. I normally release videos on Sundays, but I decided to put it off as I was having a relaxing weekend, which I needed. I decided to take the time to refuel myself, to focus on my mental health, to just find peace and relax, okay? I think it was definitely needed because of everything going on. Currently in the media, we are seeing a modern day version of a civil rights movement due to lives lost at the hands of police, black lives lost at the hands of our police officers who are sworn to protect and serve. There's a lot of differing ideas or opinions or views about what is occurring, but I do stand with my people. I do stand for black people. Could start listing names of people who have lost their lives at the hands of the police, but the list goes on, and every day, quite frankly, we have been getting news stories every day of new people as we're still continuing to fight for justice for George Floyd, Breonna. The list goes on. Now, these are nothing new. This has been going on forever, but it's just now that in the age of social media, people have the ability to record certain things so that we can actually see these happening more often. And the crazy part is most of these instances do not get recorded every single time, so a lot of stuff is still unreported, but because there are things that we can see, we are seeking justice. It's a little trying right now because we're still pushing, we're protesting and speaking out and doing funds and petitions for changes, but changes are still not being made by lawmakers and people that we put in place to protect us. For my black people, take advantage of this time. Be aware of the people in your cities, your mayors, the people in power who are not acting accordingly, to the people in power and how they're reacting to the situations, because when it comes time to vote, we need to get them out of office. We need to vote and we need to be smart, especially when it comes to our president. We need to get Trump out of office, okay? I am not gonna say I support Trump. I don't. He's trash, okay? He's a racist. So we need to get him out of office. So please use your power to vote. Our ancestors fought so hard to vote. We fought for basic rights actually, but anyways, we fought very hard to vote, so let's please take advantage of that opportunity and let's be aware. Let's write down elected officials who are not doing their jobs, who are not treating people fairly. I am amongst the people that believe that if you aren't speaking out on the issue, then you are an individual who supports what is occurring, but I believe that there are different roles that we all can play. Some people are protesters and they are on the front line. Some people are using their platform to push for petitions to be signed or to fund, or people are using their abilities to, some people are lawyers and they're doing pro bono work, or they're doctors or nurses and they're healing people who get injured during the protests. There are different ways that you can contribute to the fight and to empower the people around you. I do definitely believe that if you have a black friend of color, if you need to speak up and defend them and show them support during this time, because it is a lot. It is really hard to be a black person and know that if you step out one day that you may not make it home one day. It's simple things like going running or being in your own home in your bed, walking through a park and someone feeling unsafe for your life to be ended immediately. So just provide them comfort, because you never know what it's like. You will never know what it's like to be in their shoes, because you're not them. And unfortunately it's hard, but I do want you guys to take care of yourself during this time. So I did want to just talk about a few things that you can do for your mental health. I think it is important to acknowledge what is going on, and it's okay to feel those emotions. It's okay to cry, it's okay to scream, it's okay to feel horrible, to feel lost or pain for the things that you are viewing. I would say just listen to your body, listen to your soul, and you know what is best for you and what you can handle. It is important to be aware, but it's also important to take care of yourself. You, at the end of the day, you have to go to bed, you have to wake up, you have to be able to find ways to cope with what's going on. So if your coping mechanism is to log out of Instagram for a few days or social media for a few days, then do what you have to do. If you are protesting, look at all this advice that's going around as far as protective gear. Make sure your protest is led by the correct people. Look up information about who is leading that protest and their intentions during the protest, because a lot of people have mixed intentions. if you believe in God, if you believe in prayer, stay prayed up. I know for me, it was like hard. I was telling my mom that, well, my family in a group chat, but just me being someone who follows God, I've struggled because I felt like, am I really trusting God if, you know, I still feel pain and all this from this, everything that's going on? I do trust God, and I know that God will make a way, and He always does. Like I said, it's hard for me not to look at social media and feel pain, but I think the pain is natural. It's just knowing at the end of the day that God is going to make a change, like that everything is in His hands. So I'm doing what I can do on my end as far as advocating and letting people know or signing petitions, and He's going to do what He's going to do on His end. He wants you to pray, and He wants you to act. If you look in the Bible, Jesus has walked with His people. He has shook the table for His people. He has stood up for His people. So He does pray, but He also acts. And it doesn't have to be that you're doing a certain thing, but gotta act, okay? But no, I did want to just put that video off to say that I love you guys. I stand with my Black people, and I will do what I can on my end to help make people around me aware, to stay aware, and to fight for the cause. And I want you guys to make sure you're taking care of yourself while fighting for the cause. Be aware of the opportunities available to you if you are in trouble regarding pro bono work again and funds to get people out of jail, and be aware of your rights, okay? I love you guys, and I will let you guys know when I'm posting the video of the hair. All right.